inside me, son of a god. I'm like a titan that's rising, oh, just you watch. I'm stepping into fate. There is no time to waste. I've got that lightning inside me. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NARA Pro Wrestling. I asked our GM for a few moments right now to talk about my match later on tonight for the NARA Uprising Women's Championship. I've worked my butt off to get here. Tonight, I proved that hard work pays off. Kay is tough, no doubt about it, but this Jersey girl is taking home that championship.
You're really out here pretending you're the future of this division? Sweetheart, you're not even a blip on my radar. You lost your first 2 matches, and yet they still gave you a chance at the title. I am still not sure how they decided that you were the right one to face Kay for the belt.
If you want to talk big, why don't you step up? Oh, wait, you can't. You're too busy running your mouth instead of earning shots like I do. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you also lost your first 2 matches. Guess they thought I was better than you were.
You got lucky, that's all. Good luck out there, champ. You'll need it.
Well, what a way to start off tonight. This is NBW. I'm Big Rob. We don't need any introductions. Let's head right into our first match here. Introducing first, from Rancho Cucamonga, California, it's J.J. Collins. And his opponent from Dublin, Ireland, it's Don Kelly. Alrighty, we have both of our wrestlers in the ring. And our opening match is underway. JJ coming out, already tripping up Don Kelly. Beautiful neck breaker off the middle rope. This is our first show with our divisions actually decided. We have all three of our championship matches later on tonight, although Don going for a pin already. And a quick 1 count before Collins kicks out. Like I was saying, we have 3 championship matches later on tonight to decide those still open belts from earlier shows. JJ Collins going for a tilt-a-whirl and an arm bar. Don Kelly able to easily break out. Don Kelly trying to get JJ out of the ring. JJ able to easily springboard back in. You see going back and forth. Drop kick by Collins. Don with the corner. JJ trying to follow it up. Out of the park he goes. Don Kelly down to the mat. Collins tried something there. Kelly wouldn't let him in. He got a face full of elbow. Collins trying to start something here. Kelly trying to set something up then. Neither one of them really able to get an advantage over the other one. Springboard off the top ropes. Middle ropes. My brain's already fried. We haven't even got one match done yet. Kelly in the corner now. Beautiful drop kick by Collins. We're waiting for Kelly to get back up now. Kelly not letting him do what he planned on doing and putting him into a hold here. Collins able to break out. Collins leading Kelly over to the corner. JJ putting Kelly up onto the top turnbuckle. Looks like Kelly might actually be bleeding here. Those two battling out on the ropes now. Both of them come back tumbling down to the ring. Kelly might be hurt here. Going into a pin there. Only getting a 1 count still. This fight is far from over. Kelly going for another neck breaker. Able to connect on that one. Kelly sent into the corner. JJ going up for a scoop slam. Now going to the middle rope here. Trying to go for something there. Kelly, though, slamming him down to the mat, going for a bridge. Didn't quite get the count he wanted. Kelly now pushing Collins down to the mat. Able to, oh, Collins whipping Kelly to the ropes. Beautiful kick to the head. Kelly wisely rolling out of the ring. But Collins taking him down as soon as he gets right back out Kelly breaking away from Collins. Sending Collins into the stairs, looks like. Collins able to stand on his feet. A beautiful drop there onto the back. Collins. And as most weeks, we're starting to get to a high count here. Collins back in the ring. Kelly taking the turnbuckle cover off and delivering a fierce blow to Collins, sending him to the mat. Collins tripping up Kelly. Collins trying to get a hold of Kelly now. Kelly not letting him. Going for a beautiful DDT. But the ref's distracted with the turnbuckle. Kelly trying to get a count. Didn't even get a 1. Kelly going for a submission here. Collins trying to break out. Looks like he's able to. Dropped it by Collins here. Roll over by Collins. Kelly trying to figure out what to do here. I don't know what he just did there. Going for the pin though. Kelly not sure what he needs to do to put Collins away. Arm breaker there. Kelly now dragging Collins to the middle of the ring. Collins able to reverse, throwing Kelly back onto the mat. And a beautiful suplex by Collins, going for his own pin. But Kelly able to get the rope break. Collins didn't think of that one. Doesn't come off very often here. Wait a minute. He's going for the chiropractor. Kelly might need one after this match. Oh, only able to get a 2 count out of this. But Collins is not done yet. He's going for a second one. Dr. Collins is in, but Kelly looks like he's checked out. Kelly able to get out of Collins' grasp here, although not for long. Kelly still putting up a good fight, even with his face bleeding, going for a submission hold here. Collins able to punch his way out. Collins looking for that final thing just to deliver the death blow to Kelly here. Kelly back in the corner, now Collins in the corner. Kelly showing off his acrobatics and a beautiful clothesline. Going for the win. Only a 2 count though. We are getting so close to that 3. Kelly dragging him to the middle of the ring. Trying to set something up. Putting him into, some people call this a last ride, a stepsister. Either way, it's gotta hurt. Kelly now going for the crossface. And that is it. Collins is tapped out. Kelly wins your opening match here at NBW. Earlier on tonight, I actually had a conversation with one of our wrestlers who will be showing up a little later on tonight. Hey, Patricia, you got a few minutes?
Oh, hey, boss man. Yeah, I have a few minutes. What's up?
I just wanted to check in on you and make sure you were okay after last week's ambush.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, Jessica has been a pain the last few weeks, and now she is resorting to cheap shots before matches she isn't even in. She's a coward for her actions. I would love to teach her a lesson before this feud goes any further.
Well, you did lose your first match to her, and then lost again to her during the championship fight.
Oh, come on. Your referee threw that first match, and Lisa got in my way during the championship fight.
Just wanted to remind you that you had 2 chances already at her.
What are you suggesting?
Maybe you and Lisa team up against Jessica tonight. I'm sure I could find someone to team up with her as well.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Good. I'll have it booked for tonight. I'll have to go find a teammate for her, but I already have an idea who I can get. Alrighty, that sounds like an interesting turn of events. Let's head back down to ringside for our next match.
Wait, what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
Are you announcing the matches? Doing your general manager duties and switching back and forth like that?
We're short-staffed and somebody has to fill these roles. We can't all just have one job to do around here.
I thought you would hire someone at least to do the announcing.
What are you talking about? I'm a great announcer.
Right. See you later then, boss man.
Well, moving on from that, our first wrestler in the ring from Cheyenne, Wyoming, it's Victoria Dawn. And her opponent, making her NBW debut from Roswell, New Mexico, it's Blades. Alrighty, both women are in the ring, ready for our second match of the night. Blaze going right out with a Superman punch. Ready to make her statement here in the NBW. She did miss our first couple of shows due to some personal issues, but she is here now, and Victoria has given her a warm welcome. We know what Victoria can do. She had 3 hard-fought matches in the first divisional round. But Blaze seems to be a pretty spunky opponent as they're already going back and forth here. Blaze not wanting to give up over Victoria. And a beautiful drop kick right to the head. Blaze taking the upper hand in this fight. A heel hook applied by Blaze, then hitting the right thigh of Dawn. Trying to do a fireball punch here. Going for the gory bomb though. And Dawn into the pin. Only getting a quick 2 count out of Blaze. Dawn wanting to put her away quickly tonight. Oh, Dawn trying to go for the pile driver. Blaze not letting her. And going to a bookend for Blaze. Blaze going for a pin. Both of these women trying to end this fight quickly. Victoria now has Blaze in the corner. She's going up, going for a beautiful moonsault and a pin. Blaze not even letting a 1 count get on. Dawn looking a bit frustrated with the newcomer. Into a Thez press. Blaze able to quickly throw her off. Going for a suplex. Dawn putting her foot on the gas and not letting up. And another pin here for the win. Blaze still only letting her get a 1 count. Dawn must be furious by now. Blaze starting to make a comeback. Going for that fireball punch we've wanted to see for a while now. And going for the bookend. Into the pin for the win. Only getting a 2 count from Dawn. Blaze getting the worst out of Dawn. Going for a splash. Couldn't quite connect. Dawn throwing Blaze into the corner. And going for a gory bomb. That may do it here. Only getting a 2 count though from Blaze. Victoria's pulling out all the stops here and is going to go for... No, Blaze able to throw her over her shoulders. Blaze might be more of an opponent than Dawn actually thought she would be. And a beautiful kick to the face of Dawn. Blaze showing what she has to offer here for MBW against one of her tougher opponents. But Dawn giving it right back to her. A quick boot to the face. Now they're exchanging kicks. Dawn up, going for a great slam there. Dawn clearly frustrated with how long this match has actually gone on against the rookie. But Blaze trying to extend this match as long as she can. Another press by Dawn. Blaze throwing her off. And a face buster. Dawn pulling out everything just to keep Blaze down. And we got another gory bomb from Dawn. But she is not done yet. going for an elbow drop. Couldn't quite get it. Blaze moving out of the way. Blaze trying to go for that fireball punch. Completely missed. Now Dawn on the back of Blaze. Getting her down to the mat. Blaze going for a Superman punch. Connects with that one. Blaze waiting for Dawn to get back up here. Another fireball punch right to the stomach. Waiting for Dawn to stand back up. She's got her into the bookend, and that might do it. And she's done it. In her debut match, Blaze has taken down Victoria Dawn. And I would love to see where this new wrestler goes from here.
I've only been here a few weeks, and already I've shown everyone that I'm not just here to compete, I'm here to dominate. Taking down Rebecca Vandiver and Kei Yamashita wasn't luck. It's what happens when you're built for greatness. And trust me, I'm only getting started. Jessica may be at the top right now, but no one is going to stand in my way of getting that championship. I was built for greatness, and no one is stopping me. It doesn't matter who steps in this ring with me. They will find out why I'm the future of this division.
Are we lost in the night? In a world lit just by gaslight, we pretend that we can't feel. Growing into something real. If we're in a simulation, this could be an indication. Maybe they should turn it off and turn it back on again. 3, 2, 1. It's out of fucking matches. This is why you get where you still play with matches.
Built for greatness, huh? That's cute, Olivia. But let me remind you of something. You're standing in my division. You've beaten some good names, sure, but you haven't beaten me. You shouldn't worry about Jessica. You'll never make it to her. You see, I'm not here to make friends or impress the crowd. I'm here to break anyone who thinks they're good enough to take my spot. So why don't I show you what real dominance looks like?
You talk a big game, Halie, but I'm not afraid of you or anyone else in this division. If you want to prove you're better than me, why don't we settle it in the ring?
Oh, we will, but not on your terms, Olivia. I'll pick the time, and when I'm done with you, you'll regret ever stepping into my division.
Hated words from Halie here, and oh, good lord.
Welcome to the Breakout Division, rookie.
Olivia down on the mat.
I am.
Now retreating from the ring. Halie looks like already fired up for her next match. And here it is. From Salem, Massachusetts, it's Zynda Reyes.
In the cage and pips up on the stages.
Halie ready to go after confrontation with Olivia. Zynda ready to come out and make a statement here. Our third match is now underway. Halie coming out, already clotheslining Reyes. Reyes trying to counter, getting back to her feet. These two swapping blows early on in this match. Hawkins sending Reyes into the corner. Zynda able to reverse out of it, putting Halie down on the bottom of the ropes there. Hawkins sending Zynda into the ropes, and a great drop kick there. Halie tossing Reyes across the ring. Reyes able to get back to her feet though. Halie taking her down once again. Hawkins being sent over the ropes and onto the apron. Reyes following that up with a dropping elbow. Once again, these NBW matches love to get out of the ring. So this one, we're quickly back into it. Halie trying to drop kick on Reyes, didn't quite connect. Reyes now returning the favor from earlier. Hawkins now against the ropes. Reyes tosses her down to the mat. A beautiful stomp off of the lower rope. Reyes trying to injure Haley's arm here. Beautiful suplex by Reyes. Going to the top rope here. Going for a elbow drop, didn't quite connect. Halie back on her feet. Looks like ready to do some damage here to Reyes. Hawkins trying to dump Reyes over the ropes. No, Alabama slam into a pin. Halie now to the top ropes. Going for a splash, didn't quite make it. Reyes with the hair pull there. Now going for another elbow drop. Reyes getting the fans pumped up here in the NBW arena. Hawkins back to her feet. Beautiful big boot to Reyes, although she returns the favor shortly after. Reyes to the top ropes, jumping right back down. Just a casual slap to the face. Reyes now setting up Hawkins for the Dead Rose Bridge and to a small package driver into the pin. Reyes thought she had Hawkins here. Didn't quite get the 3 count. Beautiful suplex. Halie reaching for her back as Reyes goes to the top ropes. Going for a Phoenix, the Phoenix Splash? I'm going to have to ask somebody later about that one. As Reyes is going back to the top ropes for a second one here. No, elbow drop, I'm sorry. Didn't quite get the 3 count on that one. Hawkins now in a dead rose press into the pin. Only a 2 count here. Hawkins' resilient is still showing up here. Hawkins taking a knee to the face. Getting up though, Reyes trying to put her back down with the DDT. It has been all Reyes this match. Hawkins trying to get back to her feet. And with a beautiful axe handle, Halie able to reverse it though. Hawkins trying to come back now. Working on the arm of Reyes. Trying to keep her down for all 3 counts here. And now we've got a bit of a back and forth here with Hawkins and Reyes. Reyes seems like she has the upper hand here. Halie looking a bit stunned. And especially after that, we got a dead rose bridge and a small package driver into the pin. Halie still able to kick out. She's going to have to figure out something else to keep Hawkins down for all 3. Hawkins on the edge of the ring. They're able to get back into the ropes. Reyes with the shoulder tackle, taking Halie back down to the mat. And Reyes up to the top ropes. Elbow drop didn't quite connect. Halie connecting though with a fist. And a big boot. Trying to come back from a slow start. Hawkins now waiting for Reyes. And she's going to go up, trying to go for her move. Couldn't quite pull it off. The Pacific Plunge, a devastating move here to anybody who takes it. But a forearm to the face of Reyes. Halie now leading her over to the corner. Reyes missing it for another side suplex there. And a drop kick to Haley's back. She's got to be getting tired now. And an elbow drop just to make it even worse. Halie able to kick out though. Going up top. A face buster. And going for a pin. Hawkins now setting up for... I'm not quite sure where she pulled that one from. Going for the pin. Still only a 2 count though. Both these women putting up a great fight. Zynda able to reverse out of this. Into a rose plunge. Going for the pin. And that is it. Zynda Reyes pulling out the victory over Halie Hawkins. It's quite a great battle here. Hey Matt, you doing okay?
Well, you could say that. I have been on a downward slide since that championship fight. I had a draw in that fight, lost my next one, then got another tie. It's frustrating how close I have come to not only being champion, but be almost perfect in doing so.
That makes sense. We all get into those slumps. I even had a rough start in MPW when the whole thing got started.
That's fair. It's not like I haven't been in similar situations before. Got any advice?
Well, if things don't turn around, I can bring you in sometime and work on some things with you. If not, Kaylee taught me a thing or two that turned around my slide.
Right. Got it. Sounds good.
Good, because you're up, buddy.
Okay, let's go do it. Can you cue my music?
Well, who else is going to do it? Our next match is coming out to the ring now. Entering first from Honolulu, Hawaii, it's Matt Barker. And his opponent from Shreveport, Louisiana, it's Beaughregard. Where we have both wrestlers in the ring. Both wrestlers looking for a win after both of them had a pretty long losing streak in the past couple of matches. Beaughregard already coming out strong. He's working on Barker. Gonna toss him into the corner. Both these guys have actually had 3 losses in the first, or through the divisional round. One of them is finally going to break that curse here tonight. Barker's got Beaughregard in the corner. Some swift kicks to the chest. Beaughregard able to kick out of it. Working over the crowd here before lighting Barker up. But Barker able to get out of the way here. Barker with a backstabber off the top rope. Beaughregard clutching onto his back as Barker is not letting up. Barker trying with a standing swanton, didn't quite make it. Beaughregard with a boot to the face and the pin. Only a 2 count as Barker able to kick out of that one. What a knee to the face, back into the pin. Barker only letting him have a 1 count this time. Barker back to his feet, tossing Beaughregard into the corner. And is going for an, I believe he called this the avalanche driver into the pin. Only a 2 count on that one. still pretty early into this match. And a beautiful swanton off top rope there. Barker back to the top ropes. What else has he got in him? And another one. Going for the pin once again. Beaughregard able to kick out after 2. Beaughregard retreating out to the edge of the ring. Barker now headbutting him off into the apron. Barker trying to get a punch in there. Beaughregard said no and tossed him into the chair or into the stairs for his troubles. These two going back and forth. As all NBW wrestlers are, we are out of the ring and countouts are still a thing. Headbutt by Beaughregard for tossing Barker against the side of the ring. Barker able to escape and jump back into the ring. Here comes Beaughregard back in. Barker trying to do a splash, couldn't quite make it. Was going to follow it up with a beautiful slam there, going for the pin. Beaughregard only allowing a 1 count. Although Beaughregard is still down. Barker back to the top ropes. Going for another. Tried to go for it there. Couldn't quite pull it off. Beaughregard back to his feet. Playing possum with Barker. Beaughregard sending Barker out of the ring. Setting up for a no, it's not even a suicide dive. Went for a baseball slide and missed Barker. And gets a couple kicks to the face for his troubles. Barker hammering at Beaughregard, trying to end this match. Trying to get his first win here. Sending Beaughregard back into the ring. Barker walking to the near side before climbing back into the ring himself. As Barker goes back to the top rope, Beaughregard still prone on the ground, getting up. Doing some sort of arm drag toss. Beaughregard not having it though. Up on the shoulders. Barker able to break out of it. Going for a tilt-a-whirl. And Beaughregard able to kick out before he able to do any more damage. But here comes the dirty South slow. Oh no! Barker able to roll out of that one. Setting up one of his own moves here. As he is going for, oh no, Beaughregard able to reverse out of that one. Angle slam by Beaughregard, going for the pin. Only about a 2.5 there. Barker just able to get off of the mat before 3. Beaughregard looks none too happy for it. Beaughregard sending Barker into the ropes. Tried to go for a spear and completely missed. Barker trying to take this match back. Beaughregard able to get out of that hold by Barker. A beautiful kick to the face to Beaughregard. He's going back for a tilt-a-whirl. Oh, no, he's going up. Leading Beaughregard over to the far corner here. Beaughregard able to elbow his way out. Superman punch. That might do it for Beaughregard, but he's going to stand Barker back up and go for a dirty South slam. And going for a pin. Barker able to kick back out after 2. Barker now rolls up on Beaughregard. He's going for his own pin. And it's able to get the 3 count over Beaughregard. Barker takes his first win. Able to outdo Beaughregard in this match. And now on to our penultimate match here tonight. Before we head on to our championship fights tonight, it's one we previewed with Patricia Vachon earlier. And speaking of which, coming out first from Helsinki, Finland, it's Patricia Vachon. And her partner tonight, from Everett, Washington, it's Lisa Sparks. Tonight for Team Wright, we do have Jessica Wright, our NBW Breakout Champion, and Rebecca Vandiver got the call tonight to help Jessica to see if they can take down these two dynamic duo of a team. Becca starting out for Team Wright, Patricia starting out with the underdogs. Now, the last time both Lisa and Patricia were in the ring with Jessica was actually during the NBW Breakout Women's Championship fight, a match in which Jessica used a sledgehammer to make sure both of them were not able to win that championship. And it seems like Rebecca's actually coming out and starting to do the dirty deeds already. Patricia able to throw against the ropes, though, and a beautiful face buster. Patricia starting to get some momentum back into her side here. Rebecca starting to take some abuse from Patricia. Patricia going to the top rope. Going for, let's see, a splash here against Rebecca. No issues there. Rebecca now whipped into the corner. Rebecca able to elbow her way out. And a beautiful face breaker there. Now working on Lisa. She's taking the other team on by herself right now. Rebecca now whipped into the corner by Patricia. Patricia going for some sort of move there. Maybe a neck breaker off the top rope. A face slam there. Patricia really feeling it tonight. Wait for Rebecca to stand back up here. Going for a suicide dive and landing on her face. That probably doesn't help as Rebecca is now working on the #1 contender for Jessica's championship. Like all good NBW matches, we have to explore the area outside the ring and get to a nice high count before we go back in. Patricia making her first tag. Lisa is in the ring now. Rebecca retreats back into the ring, giving Lisa a great hello. Welcome to the match. Rebecca working over Lisa. Looks like she is ready to tag Jessica in here. I remember last time these two were in a ring together, Jessica used a sledgehammer against both Patricia and Lisa to win her championship, but she's going for a tag early here. Lisa might have some PTSD from the championship match. She was the one who got pinned in that triple threat match for the championship. Although here Lisa picking up Jessica and going for a body slam. I get a feeling there's no love lost between these three. Rebecca might just be a bystander in this match, as these three might just have to settle their differences in the ring. Lisa picking up Jessica. Going for a suplex here. And a standing swanton from Lisa. Now she's going to let Patricia have her way with Jessica. And Patricia wasting no time. Jessica able to stand back up and counter Patricia. Patricia standing back up. Jessica right on top of her, not letting her catch her breath. And Lisa becoming an innocent bystander once again. But able to interrupt Jessica, and is going to get, looks like a backstabber for her troubles. Jessica, like her partner, trying to take on the entire team at once. Although we have a suplex and a bridge here, going for the pin. Only getting a 2 count out of Jessica. She might have tripped up there. Going for a face slam by Jessica. At least able to retreat back out to the outside of the ring. While Jessica takes on Patricia, takes her back down to the mat. Jessica looks like she's had enough of this match. Nope, not quite, but Lisa getting the tag back in. Beautiful takedown by Lisa. As Patricia is slow to get back up and out of the ring. Lisa taking Jessica into the near corner. For a backbreaker. And looks like maybe a second one for her troubles. Lisa throwing Jessica into the corner. Jessica able to elbow her way out of it. Now Lisa going up for a glam slam. I think that's really what it is. He's named it a couple different times. And now Lisa going for the pin. Only getting a 2 count out of Jessica. This fight seems to be far from over. Well, Patricia is now back as the active member of her team. Moving Jessica into the ropes. As she goes for a beautiful takedown and then goes for the pin right away. Jessica able to kick out after 2 though, but it does look like Jessica might be fading here. Well, Patricia decides to tag back in Lisa before Jessica can even get a chance to stand back up. Oh, and she's going for, well, she tried to go for something. It looks like Jessica able to step on her foot and stop whatever she was trying to do. And a suplex by Lisa. Jessica desperate for a tag. Both teams tag up. Patricia and Rebecca now in the ring. Looks like Patricia actually might be going for Jessica, but Rebecca going for a final ride. And then the pin. Patricia able to kick out of that after 2. Rebecca going for a cross face hold, trying to get Patricia to tap out, although Lisa able to come in and break that up. Lisa's retreating back to her corner with Rebecca in the far corner. Patricia taking her down to the mat before tagging Lisa back in. It's Lisa now working on Rebecca in the corner. She's flipping Rebecca over, going for the pin. Only getting a 1 count out of Rebecca. Kind of surprising at this stage of the match. Lisa tagging out for Patricia, and Rebecca tagging out for Jessica. But Patricia with a beautiful drop kick and a great elbow to Jessica. And now she's taking on Rebecca as Jessica retreats from the ring, and Rebecca just flying off the side. Team Wright laid out on the ground on the apron. Jessica slow to get back up. And Patricia goes for a dive, and Jessica wasn't paying attention. Jessica went head first into that barrier as well. And now Patricia's trying to fight both of these girls at once. Beautiful neckbreaker by Patricia. However, Rebecca not the current opponent. Jessica going after Lisa. This has just devolved into just an all-out street fight now. As now the 2 active wrestlers are back in the ring with each other. Jessica getting the upper hand here, leading Patricia over to the corner, I'm sorry. Before trying to crush her face with her boot. Jessica whipping Patricia back into the corner. Looks for scooping her up and slamming her back down. Jessica up to the top, or middle rope, sorry. Flying elbow. Said she's had enough. Tagging back Rebecca. Rebecca now surveying Patricia. A swift kick to the back. And Patricia able to kick out of that one. She's limping a little bit as she goes and tags Lisa. He's now locking up with Rebecca, tossing Rebecca into the ropes. Rebecca able to counteract whatever Lisa was planning there. Rebecca going for a roll and a kick to Lisa's face. For a hair pull slam. And it looks like that's going to be it for Rebecca right this second. Jessica back in this fight. A beautiful kick by Jessica. Almost level Sparks. And a leg, a knee takeout. Lisa might be hurt at this point as she rolls to the edge of the mat. Smart move there. However, Jessica catapulting herself over the top ropes, slamming down onto Lisa. Jessica just dominating this match so far. Team Wright has, got the right stuff tonight. Looks like Lisa's going to take on Rebecca as Jessica and Patricia not done with each other. Jessica not paying attention as Lisa gets back to the ring. However, Jessica is still able to break out from Lisa. Although Lisa catching Jessica's foot this time, and a beautiful clothesline to take Wright down. Beautiful splash by Lisa. Jessica has taken some abuse already from these two. Now she's going back for the knee breaker. The back breaker. And now going for the pin is Sparks. Only able to get a 2 count there. Lisa back out, Patricia back in, and Jessica not knowing what to do at this point. Head first into the mat, Patricia going for the pin. Jessica not letting that happen. I think she's too hard-headed to let either one of these two keep her down for a 3 count. Lisa has Jessica on her shoulder and slamming her back down to the mat. Lisa setting up something else here. Going for another one of those slams of hers and into a pin. Though Rebecca able to break it up before the ref could even get a count going. Jessica fighting her way back, tripping up Lisa before able to slink back to her corner and tag Rebecca. Rebecca wasting no time pinning Lisa. And Lisa able to kick out after 2. Lisa trying to crawl over to the corner. That tag looked a little dubious, but it doesn't matter. Rebecca, though, has Patricia into another final ride. And it looks like it's going to be all from Rebecca for this moment. Jessica back in this fight. Seeing if she can end it against Patricia. Patricia catching Jessica's foot, stopping whatever she had planned. Now it's Patricia back into the suplex, into a bridge. Rebecca right there to easily break it up. Jessica not wanting this fight to end, and she's going for it unprettier. And the pin. Lisa right there, though, to break it up. This ref is working overtime, not even getting counts in now. Jessica walking back over to her corner, tagging Rebecca back in. Rebecca now trying to pin Patricia in the corner, although Patricia able to kick her way out of it. Although Rebecca getting her own kick right back, and now she's going for a pin. Almost a 3 there. Patricia able to kick out. Vachon in the corner. Able to revert before Rebecca can do anything to her. Beautiful slam by Vachon. As you get Rebecca by the hair, tossing her into the corner. Now Patricia has got Jessica in her sights. Delivering a couple punches in, a beautiful kick, sending her off the edge of the ring. Patricia seems to be gloating a bit. Drop kick by Rebecca. Now going for the pin. Only a 2 count from Vandiver. She has been getting a little frustrated. She's almost gotten a 3 count twice now. Rebecca had Vachon down. Vachon able to get back up and knock Vandiver down. Patricia whipping the ropes here. Beautiful takedown by Vandiver. Patricia whipping her into the corner here. Rebecca is now, oh no, Patricia able to punch her way out of this one once again. Whipping Rebecca into her own corner. Working on the left arm of Vandiver. Now working on the leg as well, just making sure she is feeling this fight. Takedown by Vandiver and a beautiful drop kick to end it off. Tagging out Lisa back in this fight. Sparks going for a land slam and going for the pin. Oh, but Jessica able to get there in time right at 2. Jessica able to roll out as well. Looks like Vandiver's down for a little bit. Going for one of these slams by Lisa. Jessica now flat on her back as Rebecca able to get back up now. Lisa able to take out both people of Team Wright before tagging out for Patricia. Patricia now got Rebecca up, tossing her against the ropes. I'm not sure what happened there. Beautiful clothesline by Vachon, though. Rebecca looking worse for wear here. Jessica still hasn't moved from when Lisa took her down. Looks like Vacon's actually going after Wright. Looks like going after both of them now. Going for the pin. Jessica not able to help. Where's the ref? The ref able to get only a 2 count out. It's going to take a lot more to keep either Rebecca or Jessica down. So whipping it, Rebecca gets the ropes here. And a beautiful, what you would call that. So these wrestlers haven't given me their move list, but you know what? We can try to figure it out after the match. Rebecca whipping Vandiver into the ropes, where Sparks slams her down, tagging Vachon back in. Vachon now searching. Both of them just fell off the side of the ring. That's okay. Looks like Vachon back in the ring. Delivering a punch to Vandiver, trying to end this fight. Pulling out moves I haven't seen before. Thinking of everything they could do to get themselves one step closer to the aim. But Vandiver caught Patricia mid-air, slamming her back down to the mat. Now want to toss Vachon into the corner. I'm getting those two mixed up now. Putting her up onto the top ropes. Vandiver trying something here. But Patricia trying to punch her way out of this one. Going for something here. Never good when two people are up on the top ropes at the same time. with a headlock into a toss. Vachon down in the middle of the ring. The crowd really get into this one. Rebecca trying to do something there, but looks like slipped and missed her mark. Headbutt by Vachon, going for the pin. Somehow Rebecca kicked out after one. She's not happy with Vachon. Patricia now showing her displeasure for Rebecca. Rebecca trying to get out to those outer ropes. But Patricia might just be knocking her off with a drop kick. Patricia having enough, tagging Lisa back in. Lisa going right after Jessica here. Jessica now down in the ring. As Lisa escapes the outside, Rebecca getting back into the ring. And going after Vachon now. Both Sparks and Vachon Vandiver going after one another. Lisa going for a splash on Vandiver. Setting something up here. Going for small package right on the head. That might just do it here. Although Vandiver somehow able to kick back out still. This is one of the longest matches we've had here at NBW. Nobody wants to lose this fight, but one team's going to have to. Vachon with the move there on Vandiver, going for the count. Vandiver only gets a 2 count, but able to get her shoulders off the mat. Patricia going for one of those suplexes into a bridge. Vandiver able to weasel her way out of that one as well. Vandiver now in the corner, able to elbow her way out. It's called a lariat. I could be wrong. I'm going to have to ask somebody after the match about that one. Although Wright getting back into the ring. Wright tossing Vachon across the ring. And a beautiful back elbow sending Patricia down onto the mat. Jessica going for an unprettier here. Looks like she's going for the pin. Lisa coming out of nowhere though, able to break it up. Giving Jessica a parting shot before leaving the ring once again. Lisa going for a suplex. Now decide what she's going to do. Jessica's going to the top ropes. Patricia getting back to her feet and a crossbody. Jessica now going for the pin. This could do it. And that is it. Jessica Wright and Rebecca Vandiver has won this match. Lisa clearly not happy. Looks like Patricia might be a little hurt here. Whoa, hold, Jessica, what do you got there? Oh, for God's sake. It's happening again. And now Rebecca's in on this one. Crying out loud. What are these two going to have to learn? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our first of our 3 championship fights tonight. First up is going to be for our NBW Women's Uprising Division Championship. Entering first, from Jersey City, New Jersey, it's Emma Jenkins. And her opponent from Kamakura, Kanagawa, Japan, it's Kei Yamashita. We have both wrestlers in the ring, and our first of 3 championship fights are underway. Jenkins already up into a tilt-a-whirl. We talked to her earlier on tonight. She had some strong word with Rebecca Vandiver as well. But Kay is no pushover, as she mentioned. Kay looking to actually start out this fight rather strong, trying to take control of this match. And like any good MPW show, the wrestlers are already out of the ring. Emma trying to come back from her slow start, although Kay is not going to let her do that. Kay tossing Emma back into the ring before following suit herself. Emma able to reverse Kay's kick there. And a great double stomp by Jenkins. Great knee to the face by Jenkins. Yamashita trying to retreat into the corner. Jenkins not allowing it. Jenkins going for a suicide dive. Doesn't quite connect. Yamashita's got the advantage here just outside the ring. Yamashita tossing Jenkins into the steel steps there. Trying it again. Looks like Emma able to run around and just trip over them. But a beautiful somersault by Yamashita, keeping Jenkins on the mat. Yamashita trying to toss Jenkins back into the ring. Emma almost made it. Didn't quite make the first time. Able to make it on the second attempt. Kay going for the pin here. Only getting a 1 count out of Jenkins. Yamashita trying something here. Going for a tilt-a-whirl of sorts. I'm going to ask her about that one after the match. Although Emma going back after Yamashita going for a pin. Barely getting a 1 count out of that before Yamashita is able to kick out. Yamashita going for a DDT. Putting Jenkins flat on her back. And driving that knee into the side of Emma's head. Yamashita really taking the fight to Jenkins in this championship fight. I would call that a face breaker, but I know it's not quite. Either way, it's gotta hurt. Yamashita now up the top ropes, going for a crossbody. Yamashita now to the middle ropes, going for that Phoenix splash, and just toying with Emma at this point. And a beautiful roundhouse kick going for the pin. Jenkins able to kick out after two, though. Kay's starting to feel it. She's feeling the championship getting closer and closer. Jenkins outside the ring. Kay going for a suicide dive, able to connect. Jenkins looking worse for wear, but able to roll out from Kay. Sending Kay hard into the outside barrier as she climbs into the ring herself. Kay looks like she is unfazed and climbing back in the ring as well. Yamashita tripping up Jenkins and walking over her. Just a sign of a little bit of disrespect from Yamashita. And going for the win here. Not quite able to get it done there. Yamashita out of the ropes. Now going to the top rope. Waiting for Jenkins to stand back up. And go. Jenkins able to catch her and into a body drop. These two exchanging blows. Taking one hit after the other. Jenkins now rolling out to the outside. Yamashita trying something that looks like laying a little awkwardly on the mat. Now Jenkins using the ring as a weapon. Though Jenkins now being tossed not quite against the barriers, almost into our commentary table. Now Yamashita leading Jenkins back to the ring, head first into one of the steel posts. Did Yamashita just came in contact with the ref? Well, this could be an interesting one. Yamashita on the top ropes. Going for another crossbody down onto Jenkins. Oh, Jenkins able to reverse that last move and getting back up. She tosses Yamashita across the apron. It's like both wrestlers now getting back into the ring. Jenkins still trying to find a way to stop this offense from Yamashita. Yamashita going for a 450 splash. But only gets a 2 count out of Jenkins. Jenkins still has some fight in there. Yamashita toying with Jenkins now, almost kicking the ref. That would not have been good for a championship cause. Jenkins trying to stand Yamashita up. Yamashita getting her a kick to the face and then a face buster. This could do it. But Jenkins able to kick out at 2.5. Jenkins now back to her feet. I don't know what else Kay can do at this point to try and knock Jenkins down for the count. But Jenkins here going for a face breaker and then a pin here. Going for the win. But Kay able to kick out at 2. Jenkins now lining up and going for the air raid bomb and the pin. And Kay's able to still kick out. What is Jenkins going to have to do to stop Kay? Kay wisely rolling outside the ring. Jenkins going to the top ropes, however. Trying to do a axe handle smash, I believe it's called. Unable to land, and now Yamashita has the advantage. Yamashita tossing Jenkins back into the ropes. Now Kay up on the top ropes, going for a splash. Kay going back to the top rope once again. Going for that 450 splash and into the pin. And that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, Kay Yamashita has taken down Emma Jenkins and is the first NARA Women's Uprising champion. Congratulations to her on that win over Emma. I'm sure Emma will be back eventually to try to take that belt away. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our second championship fight of the evening. This is for the NARA Uprising Men's Division Championship. And our first opponent from Long Island, New York, it is MBJ. And his opponent from Carson City, Nevada, it's Brian Gardner. Alright, looks like we got them both in the ring now. And there it is, our NARA Breakout Men's Championship belt on the line here in this match. MBJ and Brian ready to go at it for their first championships. Mike coming out strongly already, but Brian not going to let him do what he wants to do in this match. A back breaker from Gardner. And then elbow drop from Gardner, trying to make something happen. Couldn't quite connect with MBJ. MBJ going for a quick pin in this match. Brian not letting him do that. Beautiful suplex by MBJ. MBJ does have the height and weight advantage over Gardner here, but Gardner has not stopped him in the past from those disadvantages. Gardner running into the ref as MBJ's leading him back over into the far corner. MBJ now tossing Gardner into the steel ring post. MBJ really taking command of this match. Gardner looks like he's going to try to come back. MBJ's not going to let him though. As Gardner gets tossed out of the ring here, as any good MBW match does, we are back on the apron. Beautiful scoop slam by MBJ. Running his knee into Gardner. He also might have caught a bit of the ringside paneling there. Gardner now tossing MBJ back into the ring. Gardner following right behind him. Reverse DDT there, not quite. MBJ going for a dive, couldn't connect with Gardner. However, able to shake Gardner off before he can really do anything. Suplex by MBJ is going to send Gardner on the mat. And now MBJ into the staircase with him. Gardner taking a tumble onto the mat as MBJ delivers a beautiful elbow. MBJ scurries back into the ring before climbing up onto the top ropes. Trying to go for a leg drop, couldn't connect with Gardner. But a clothesline sends Gardner back down to the mat. Gardner able to toss MBJ down, picking him back up. Looks like he is going to toss him back into the ring. Gardner sizing up his opponent. MBJ going for a dive, able to connect somehow. Gardner now walking over before being tossed back into the ropes. MBJ following suit here. And now MBJ going for another pin. MBJ got a, Gardner got a leg up on that, able to kick out. MBJ's not going to let him do that for much longer though. He's going for a house call. Gardner on the mat going for the pin. Gardner still has some fight left in him as he only got a 2 count out of that one. MBJ going for a body drop there. Couldn't quite connect with Gardner. Gardner waiting for Mike to get back up in a clothesline by Gardner. Beautiful back body drop. And Gardner going for a not a power bomb, it was a body slam. And now a pin on MBJ. Only getting a 2 count out of that one. Gardner trying to find his foot here in this match. MBJ back up. And a beautiful, I think it's a DDT or even a neck breaker. Not quite sure on that one. MBJ's got a unique style all his own, but that was a beautiful scoop slam. Now stomping at the face of Gardner. Just viciously hitting it over and over again. Gardner trying to get some offense going, unable to with Mike's dominance right now. Mike tossing Gardner over to the ropes. Great gut punch by MBJ. Clawing at the face of Gardner. Gardner helpless to do anything right now as MBJ goes for the pin and the win. Only getting a 1 count out of that one. Gardner being tossed against the ropes. MBJ going for, trying to go for something there, but Gardner able to reverse him. MBJ going for a swift kick and a flurry of offense from MBJ. Ending off with a great clothesline. Now up the middle ropes here. He's going for a leg drop. Finally connects with that one. MBJ setting up Gardner for something here. Beautiful drop down and another house call. Gardner's down. He's going for the count. Only getting a 2 count once again on Gardner. MBJ now working over the arm of Brian here. But Brian able to roll up MBJ, trying to come back from that great offense of MBJ. And a beautiful headbutt sends MBJ out of the ring. Gardner looks like he's going to let him get back in the ring before anything else happens. And a beautiful suplex. Wait a minute, we're going for a second one? No, a ripcord clothesline and into a pin. Some quick hits by Gardner, showing some life here. And now he's going up for a power bomb, pinning MBJ, going for the win. MBJ able to kick out though after 2. Gardner already upset with this one. Gardner running across the ring and headbutting Mike onto the apron, I should say. Now going to the top ropes himself, going for an elbow, connects with MBJ. MBJ able to flop his way out of the way though. He's trying to get back into this one. Beautiful suplex. Picking Gardner back up, going for another drop of some sort. MBJ looks like he gets a little tired, takes a little bit of a break to let Gardner come back, only to come steamrolling back over him and not letting him get any more advantage than he already has. Brian able to pick up MBJ. Thought he was going for a 3rd house call. Looks like Brian might be going for another powerbomb here. And down goes MBJ, going for the pin. MBJ still able to kick out after 2. Brian must be getting furious with him. Beautiful body slam by Gardner. Now as he climbs to the top ropes. Waiting for MBJ to get back up. He's going for an axe handle smash. Able to connect. And then follows it up with a body drop. Gardner trying to come back in this match. MBJ looking a little woozy outside the ring. But I don't know what you would call that. It's held him on his shoulder and then did a suplex. Either way, Brian must be in quite a bit of pain after this one. I don't know how much longer he can hold out against MBJ. DDT by MBJ, going for the pin. But still unable to get that 3 count. MBJ trying to put away Gardner here late in this match. Going for a leg drop, connecting with Gardner. MBJ back to the top ropes. Trying to go for the leg drop, couldn't quite make it. Gardner able to roll out of the way. Gardner has MBJ up. MBJ able to fight his way out of that one though. MBJ up and tossing Gardner against the top rope, right on his neck. Brian looking a little worse for wear in the closing minutes of this match. Now MBJ back to the top ropes. Waiting for Gardner to stand back up. And trying to do like a half cannonball right into Gardner. Gardner doesn't like he's moving very much now. He's slowly getting to his feet. And Mike delivering a third house call to Gardner. That just might do it. But only gets a 2.5. Gardner still has some shreds of life still in him. But if MBJ has anything to do with that, it won't be for long. However, Brian catching MBJ across the chest. Able to pick him up and go into a devastator. He's going for his own pin here. Mike able to kick out after 2. Brian waiting for him to stand back up. Trying to go for something else there. Going for the pin. He's going for the win. MBJ able to kick out after 2 though. After that offense by Gardner, Mike looks a little worse for wear. As Gardner goes for the top ropes. Flying elbow onto Mike. Mike able to stand back up though and deliver a beautiful kick to the head. Out, but both of them are going back and forth. Who has got more in them to win this fight? MBJ rolling out, going for a nice back punch, tossing Gardner into the ropes. And now going for, just both of them collided there. Looks like Gardner might have just slipped on the mat. He crawls himself up into the corner. MBJ going for a forearm, throwing Gardner onto the ground, and a beautiful shoulder takedown. He's going for the pin. And that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, MBJ becomes your first men's Uprising champion. That is a beautiful belt. MBJ deserving every bit of it. What a way to win it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our final match of the night for the NARA Breakout Men's Champion. Entering first from Erie, Pennsylvania, it's the Steel Dragon. And his opponent from Newcastle upon Tynes, it's Connor Cooper. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the MBW Men's Championship belt. Both competitors are now in the ring, ready to duke it out for this last championship. If anything here, Connor Cooper does have the advantage over Steel Dragon, both height and weight. But Steel Dragon has really shown some resilience these last couple of matches. However, Connor Cooper's come out strong already, taking it outside the ring like any good NBW show does. Connor Cooper has Steel Dragon up on his shoulders, using the ring as a weapon, and face first into the mat goes Steel Dragon. Steel Dragon now being tossed back into the ring by Cooper. Cooper waiting to get back in the ring, but Steel Dragon, he's got him up on the ropes, going for a suplex off of the ring. Good Lord, it's only about a minute into this match already, and we've already seen some spectacular wrestling. Connor Cooper showing off a little bit, letting Steel Dragon get back into it. Beautiful DDT. You have to be careful with Steel Dragon. He may not look too intimidating, but once he gets his offense going, it's hard to stop this dragon. As Steel Dragon goes to the top ropes, going for a beautiful elbow drop. Coming up short, though. It's like he might have hurt his knee. But still able to continue going here. Steel Dragon not afraid of his larger opponents. Pretty much he might be on the shorter side of all of our competitors. But he's going for the win over Connor Cooper. Only able to get a 1 count out of there. But he is not stopping. Steel Dragon back to the top ropes. Going for that elbow drop. Able to connect this time. Going for another pin. Only getting a 2 count though. Steel Dragon trying to end this fight as fast as it started. And a beautiful slam there by the Dragon. Connor Cooper able to reverse out though. Looks like he's caught a second wind. But Steel Dragon going for another suplex. Steel Dragon relentless right now as bounces off the rope, bounces a second time. Try to go for something there. Connor able to take him down though. And now Connor's going for the win. Steel Dragon only letting him have a 1 count though before kicking out. And a beautiful DDT by the Steel Dragon. Able to stop whatever Connor Cooper was trying there. Mutual slaps before another suplex by Connor this time. Back out of the ring. Steel Dragon has Connor up into a modified suplex, kind of an odd one there at that. And a roll up by the Dragon, able to pick Connor Cooper up and slam him back down. Steel Dragon stronger than he looks, trying to show that he can be the MBW Men's Champion. As he tosses Connor back into the ring, he's going to follow suit. He's going to the top ropes, however. Going for a flying elbow right onto Connor Cooper's back. For going for the pin. Connor Cooper kicking out, though, after a 1 count. Steel Dragon looking maybe a bit frustrated, hoping to end this fight by now. Connor Cooper able to get out of whatever Steel Dragon was planning on. Connor Cooper going, got Steel Dragon on his shoulder and onto the top ropes. Connor looks like he's got essentially a 3rd win now. And tossing Steel Dragon across the ring. Waiting on his chance here in the corner. A beautiful clothesline by Connor. And going for a back body drop. What has he got planned now? And another slam by Connor. Going for the championship here. Only getting a 2 count, though. The Steel Dragon has way too much more fight left in him. Connor Cooper delivering a drop leg on the Dragon. Dragon letting out a DDT, though. And then a face-breaking knee to the face. So Dragon to the top ropes. Another flying knee to Connor Cooper, going for the win. Connor Cooper still able to kick out, however. So Dragon trying to pump himself up and the crowd. Going for a spinning punch here. Able to connect. So Dragon trying to go for a move there. Connor able to punch his way out. Connor Cooper now leading Steel Dragon over to the ropes into the corner. And Steel Dragon fights his way back out of it. Steel Dragon now taking control of this match, trying to end it as quickly as he can. As Connor goes face first into the corner, going for the win is Steel Dragon. Steel Dragon only getting a 2 count, though. But he's going for another roll-up here. And a beautiful slam. And another pin. Connor Cooper able to kick out, however. Steel Dragon now going to the top ropes. Waiting for Cooper to stand back up. A beautiful axe handle slam by the Dragon. But Connor able to quickly get back up, kicking the Steel Dragon away. A couple of low blows by Connor. Connor suplexing the Dragon across the ring. He tosses Connor into the corner. And a quick punch by Connor gets him back out. But the Dragon not giving up yet. And now a quick back and forth between these two. Who is going to give out first? Dragon taking some abuse from Connor. Not really able to get much back from him, though. Able to toss him against the ropes. And into a corkscrew headbutt. Connor might be bleeding now as he's going for the championship. The Steel Dragon only getting a 2.5 from the refs. Connor looking a bit dazed from that headbutt. Because I can see some blood coming from the forehead of Connor Cooper. As the Steel Dragon is going to toss him out of the ring. Uh-oh, he's setting something else up here. What is he planning on? Up against the ropes. And Cooper stops him in his tracks with a great left hook. And a beautiful scoop slam by Connor. When taken out of Steel Dragon's sails after that punch, as Connor Cooper is going for the win. Unable to get it done, though, as the Steel Dragon still has a little bit of fight left in him. Steel Dragon now being picked up by Connor, but now reversed into a reverse DDT. And now the Dragon going for the punch. Connor looks like he is completely out of it as he's going for the win. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Steel Dragon has taken down Connor Cooper and is now your first NARA Breakout Men's Champion. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our show this week. I hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next show. We'll see how these characters get up to that. So long for now.